Hello there, it's nice to come your way again. This is the Melvins. If in case you are just coming across our videos, do well to like, share, and click the follow button, and the Lord bless you. All right, so we're doing a quick one, which has to do with the code of sustaining friendship. One of the ways to actually sustain friendship is confidentiality. One is able to confide in you if they trust you, and you shouldn't just cheaply break that trust. If someone is good enough or bold enough to trust you and to confide in you with certain informations, one of the ways you can be able to protect your relationship is to keep those confidential informations personal and make it die just between you and the person. If it has to do with your marriage, you know for sure that whatever it is that your partner has, or whatever information you have about your partner, is not to be shared with anyone, even with your parents or your siblings. Your partner automatically becomes your best friend, and whatever it is they confided in you with should stay and die between the both of you. But when it has to do with a colleague, a friend, or even a sibling, do well to keep your informations, all the informations about a friend or a colleague confidential rather. If someone is able to trust you with an information or a secret, it should stay with you. Do not make the mistake of using an information or a secret or a burden that was shared with you in confidence to build another relationship with someone else. What I mean with this is that if, for instance, I go to my husband as a friend and then try to tell him some of the challenges I'm having, some of the deepest secrets of my heart, in confidence, it shouldn't now try to build a relationship with, I'm putting myself again in the picture, with his wife. And then he'll go, oh, this is what I had to do. Can you imagine? Trying to build a kind of friendship, a stronger bond with his wife, with the information I shared with him as a friend or as a colleague or as a mentee. Yeah, building confidentiality takes trust. Building a solid friendship that is to last a long while takes trust and in confidence. So if someone is bold enough to share a message, an information, a secret with you in confidence, please do not let it out. Do not use it to build relationship with other person. Keep the confidential information, secret, confidential as well. Try as much as you can to help to protect the secrets, the informations of people that were shared with you in confidence. And that is one of the ways a friendship can last well. That is one of the ways friendship can be sustained in a very long while.
When you're talking, I just noticed that one of the things that also damage the trust that people have, right, is lack of integrity when it comes to finances. Many friendship has been damaged because of lack of integrity, lack of financial integrity.
Yeah.
People come to the point in their work where you can't trust your friend to borrow him money. And then the next thing you look at that, the friendship is damaged. Time to pay, he can't pay back the money, and you are calling, you are sending message. The guy that used to pick your call at once cannot even pick your call again, cannot even reply your messages. It becomes a problem, right? So financial integrity is necessary in fellowship, in friendship. And what that would mean is that in every friendship, there must be mutual aid.
Yeah.
What that means to say is that I am giving, you are giving. I'm giving and taking. It's not that one party is the one who is giving. You see, whenever a relationship is you are more like a parasite in a relationship, you will not necessarily sustain that relationship for long, because that person you are feeding on will definitely get tired over time. So for example, if we went out to eat, today I pay, tomorrow, even if I don't say it and I'm about paying, you should be the one to pay. With that, what will happen in that relationship is that there will come a point of mutual respect. And the moment there is mutual respect in a relationship, it makes it quite easy for us to share things in common. And there will not be this thing about lapses in our financial integrity, because most often people feel in relationships, that in friendships, that somebody is smarter, is acting smarter than the other. Someone is keeping money for his own personal project, but you are spending your own money. And so money in friendship is one of the major reasons why you see friendship have actually scattered along the line. And another thing I think I've noticed is the part where there is no shared values. Yeah, there is no shared values and goals. Many friends are friends because of just football friends. That is all they shared. Yeah, but you see, if you must have a lasting friendship, you must have a shared goal. What is actually in Mr. A that is also in Mr. B that we're intending to achieve together. And so when you have a shared goal, right, it's easy for your bond to last longer. And when you share the same value system, many friends don't share the same value system. This guy's value system is quite different. This guy is a womanizer, he's a drunk, and this is another friend who is not. And we are together for a long period of time. It can't work like that. You don't share the same value system. You don't share the same ethics. One is hardworking and diligent, another one is lazy. You just know this friendship won't last. Because what will make friendship last is the mutual contribution both of you give in the vision that you are working towards. If we are working towards the same vision, working towards the same goal, right? We have the same value system. We are sharing with each other secrets and tips that will help us to grow. And if that is not visible, there's going to be a very great problem, right? And I think one of the things that I think I want to talk about is the aspect of growth, right, in friendship. I think you just throw some light on that.
All right, in friendship, as he rightly talked about now, if both of you share same values, you'll see that the moment this one is growing, Mr. A is growing, Mr. B as well will be growing alongside, because both of you actually have the same values, the same goal to meet. So it can't be that, oh, Mr. A is growing and then Mr. B is being a mediocre, is saying that, oh, this is just for this person, this is just for you, go there. It's just all there.
You have the grace towards it. The Lord has blessed you.
More grace. No, you have to be friends with someone that has the same, that grows, that sees growth as something, that sees growth and then embraces it. Not someone who is afraid of growing, someone that is afraid of taking up new challenges. That's where growth actually comes in. Where you have to take up, you see a challenge, you are not frightened. Although, yes, it is human to have fear, but then it is also human to embrace what you are afraid of.
Yeah,
because
true.
One thing is that if you are so much afraid of a certain height, you end up going far below instead of appreciating. So, yeah, have a mutual relationship with someone that sees growth as something that is worth embracing and embraces it with all of their heart. Growth is something that is constant as human. Human body is not something that reverses in growth. So as a human, your goal or your target shouldn't be a reversal, shouldn't be reversible in growth. So take growth as something that you should embrace, and I'll leave pastor my husband. Yeah.
Amazing, pastor my husband. She loves calling pastor. All right. So one of the things I also kind of see in what she just said is that, you see, when you are not constantly growing, right, your friend may not be able to share the same value system. You may not be able to sustain a logical conversation. And what that would mean is the fact that if I'm growing in a certain pace and you are not growing, right, most often you'll be talking about our past.
Yeah.
You remember those days? Those days. So we're always talking about the past, and we're never talking about things that will produce a better future. And that becomes a problem because there is no growth. So there is a problem that you are stunted. You can't reason the same frequency with me. And what will happen is that if I'm obsessed about growth, I will have to get a new company, right, that will challenge me and also give me the right information to go forward. And that is the point where many people feel that their childhood friend have become proud, have become arrogant, is not giving them attention. But the truth of the matter is that you stopped growing and this guy kept growing. He have come to a point where talking about the past does not bring him into the future, into the glorious future. And so that becomes a problem. So I think the best thing he can do is to still give you attention, but not the attention as he used to. And that is not pride. That is humility. You understand? Humility. Because you have to be humble to go up.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't disconnect certain people from your life, you can't go up. You must just understand that growth naturally comes with pains. And some of those sacrifices will mean that the people you love, sometimes you may have to not spend all the time you want to spend with them. Not because you don't love them, but just that you're going to a certain point that is kind of important that the right company come into your midst. Listen, don't become so biased with yourself. Don't allow people to blackmail you with this thing about friendship, that even emotional blackmail, that even when they are failing, they are not intentional in their growth, then they keep saying that you are proud, you don't have time for them, and then you keep yourself in that circle like that. You're going to miss it. Every relationship must be built and sustained on the ground of consistent growth. When consistent growth is not in place, what naturally just happened to those relationships is that it died a natural death. And you are wondering why they're not making progress. And so I believe that if you value longevity in your friendship, in your relationship with people, in your association with people, you will come to the point where you take these various things that we have outlined to be quite essential and apply them in your daily life. So I'm so excited to come your way, and I believe you have been blessed. Please tell in the comment section what part stood out for you in this discussion. Hi, my beautiful angel. I honor to receive you. The Melvins are always blessed to have you on our channel. And thank you so much for those who have subscribed and those who have loved the post, commented, and shared. Thank you so much. We're praying for you, and we know that God bless you richly. Right?
Come your way again.